with us. He's actually a specialist in Malaysia market. He does all the submission and he also meets with all the foreign majority is actually from China, Hong Kong. I guess he's pro in that area. I've also followed him to China, to Hong Kong, okay, to meet up with the clients and also go down there and also watch him in action. So for today, I got an opportunity for him to actually come on to meet everybody. So here, Chin Leong, pass on to you.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chin Leong here. Today, I would like to share with you on the Malaysia, my second home, MM2H, and at the same time also some foreign market, some of the expectation or maybe the market that actually how the foreign market look into Malaysia property market. Maybe let me start on the Malaysia, my second home. Before I start this presentation, maybe I just would like to just have a bit of introduction of myself. I started this Malaysia, my second home program together with one of the partners, the lawyer partners, since 2015. And this along these 4.5 years, actually we have targeted, like just now Wendy mentioned about Hong Kong market, Taiwan and China market. Averagely, we submitted around 6 to 10 cases a month. Okay, 6 to 10 cases a month. For the past 1 year, before January, actually for 2019, almost every weekend I'll be in Hong Kong, so giving a talk to the developer, the local developer, which actually they are having an exhibition in Hong Kong and in China, and in the same time also some agency that actually they are going to Hong Kong to give a presentation on Malaysia, my second home. I also represent my company actually to give talk to the migration office in Hong Kong as well. Let me start. Malaysia, my second home actually have been initiated by Tourism Department, the Tourism Ministry and Home Affairs, which are Immigration Department since 2004. So along these 16 years, total of Malaysia, my second home holder, actually we have a total around 30,000. Along these 16 years, we have 30,000 MM2H holder. The top 3 countries actually they come from China. They have 40% of these 30,000, and they followed by Korean and Japanese. Right? So this is some of the background of Malaysia, my second home. They initiated by Tourism, Home Affairs, so different minister actually department to initiate this Malaysia, my second home since 2004. So what's good about this Malaysia, my second home is very transparent. Whatever the document required, later I will brief you on the documentation required. Once you provide all the documentation to them, actually for 99.9%, okay, will be approved. Okay, later I share with you what is the 0.1% why the application will go rejected. These 99.9% actually compared to working permit, compared to other visa, right? Or expatriate visa, or maybe you say it's talent pass, it's more transparent. Once you got it, this MM2H, okay, will be approved. Okay. Before I start, I think that Malaysia, my second home, I just want to just emphasize again, is the long-term visa, right? It's a long-term visa to grant the MM2H holder to stay in Malaysia for 10 years, right? Not a PR, it's not a green card. What some of the people are saying is green card or it's the red card. Okay, I also always mention to them they have no card, right? They only have a sticker, you stick on their passport, okay, to grant them a 10-year visa, right? If I think that for the documentation, next ready, the documentation required, I will just briefly on the 3 main criteria for this Malaysia, my second home. First of all, actually, is the hostile income. Hostile income will minimum requirement of 10,000 ringgit in Malaysia we are available. This means that below minimum is 10,000 ringgit. Then offshore income is income outside Malaysia, right? So those customers actually they have like working permit, they have work in Malaysia, they earning ringgit Malaysia actually they are qualified. We mentioned about offshore income 10,000 minimum. Right? That second criteria we need to remember we have two sections. One actually is below 50 years old and one actually is above. Liquid asset, which means that we will just consider only cash, okay, or fixed deposit. Okay, we call it liquid cash. Below 50 years old, we will need to show the department or maybe education. The customer will have 100,000 equivalent in their account, right? Above 50 years old, we need to prove 350,000. Okay, so these two need to prove that either you have a customer, the month-end balance in your bank account, okay, must have 500,000 okay, in your account, or the above 50 years old will be 350,000. If the customer say I don't have any month-end balance in my bank's payment account, actually the customer can collect the fixed deposit, which is called fixed FD, okay, for next 9 months. Right? So this is the main two criteria actually the customer needs to fulfill on the financial part. The third one actually is very important, actually is a letter of good conduct. Letter of good conduct, you mentioned about no criminal in their original country. Okay? We need the original copy since June 2015 last year. Previously, actually the customer can send in okay, the photostat copy or maybe you say verified copy. But started effective from June 2019, you must have the original copy. Okay. Other than that, all those color, photo, all those actually recipe, letter and employment, actually we can just get the customer to pay accordingly. But those like I mentioned about the financial requirement, actually we have three or two, 10,000 offshore income and above minimum, either it below 50 or above 50. Right? Liquid asset, we must have a proof 500,000 ringgit Malaysia, okay, or above 50 years old with 100,000. Okay, letter of good conduct, later I'll show you how the letter conduct, no criminal letter, okay, by Hong Kong or China. Okay, actually Malaysia also we have, Malaysian also we have a letter of good conduct, right? You can apply it through the site. Okay, I think that we need to provide ringgit, okay, for Malaysia if you want to migrate to other countries. Those dependents, you mentioned about if a spouse, either husband or wife, if you would like to apply marriage, they must prove that actually marriage certificate. Okay, and then for children, they must have a birth certificate. These children actually they can apply below 21 years old. Right? Those above 21 years old, the customer need to the visa. They need to apply independently. They cannot depend on their parents. Right? For those, I have some of the countries like Middle East. They have 2 or 3 wives. Okay, but our immigration actually accept. Okay, if they have a valid marriage certificate, right, with 2 or 3 wives, second wife or third wife, actually our immigration actually accepts the application. Right? I just go through. Right? Once this document submitted our immigration office, before MCO, will take around 6 to 9 months for approval. I think that now after this MCO, we should take around 8 months, 8 to 9 months for the approval. All right. After approval, the customer also need to come, must have to personally to come to Malaysia. Okay, for 3 main purposes. Actually, for the first one, the whole family need to come over for the medical checkup. The medical checkup, they must go to the designated clinics. Okay, no urine test, no blood test. Actually, just a normal medical checkup. Right, you take 2 minutes for 1 applicant. Okay, for normal, a very normal medical checkup. Secondly, for the first year, actually the customer need to buy a medical insurance. Right, in Malaysia, for the first year, they need to must buy compulsory. They need to have a Okay, for those customers, they have a global insurance or maybe international insurance coverage from their original country. Actually, they must prove the policy that actually will cover Malaysia. So they can waive, actually they no need to pay, they need to purchase a medical insurance. Okay, and those customers above 60 years old, also we can get the waiver from the immigration office. This medical insurance is waiver, no need to purchase, because 60 years old and above, actually most of the insurance company will not cover this group of people above 60 years old, right? So for my actually medical checkup or medical insurance, actually medical checkup, how easy is this medical checkup? My most senior customers in MM2H for my cases, for my application, actually is 92 years old, right? 92 years old. He's dated, but actually he still can respond, right? So the medical also can be passed. So that's why I just mentioned about this medical checkup. It's not really a urine test or blood test. You give you some problem for this medical report. But just very simple. You can hear, you can see, you can respond, and the medical report will be proven, right? So the most youngest one actually is one of the one. So actually is 22 years old, right? The third one actually they need to come to Malaysia to place a fixed deposit. Okay, in Malaysia, any of a Malaysia financial institution. Okay, actually they need to place. Okay, very next is two criteria: below 50 years old and above 50 years old. For below 50 years old, okay, the customers need to place 300,000. Okay, in Malaysia, the bank, Malaysia bank, right? For above 50 years old, the customer need to place 150,000 in Malaysia. So just now I mentioned about before the submission and after. So a lot of people they can understand actually the 500,000, 600,000. After approval, the previous I mentioned about below 50 years old, the 500,000, okay, is already you can withdraw. You can take the 500,000, the part of the 500,000, the 300,000 increase in the Malaysia. Okay, so above 50 years old, just now I mentioned about 350,000, but now you can just withdraw in maybe Hong Kong or China. You transfer it to Malaysia, any bank in Malaysia, like maybe I mentioned about in RHB, and you just take it 150,000 in Malaysia, right? So for this 150,000 and 7,000, a lot of people might mention about, okay, they still, the customers, see under customers name, they're entitled for the interest rate as well. Okay, the interest rate actually on a yearly basis, the customer can withdraw, right? The only three criteria is fund can withdraw 50% out. Okay, very next is to three purpose. The first purpose actually is to purchase a property which is related to us. We need to buy a property in Malaysia, right? The 300,000 below 50 years old, actually the customer can withdraw 150,000 out, which is 50% out, okay, from the 300,000. Okay, for those age 50 and above, the customer can withdraw 50,000, which the 100,000 is to keep in the bank. Okay, if the customer can prove that actually they buy a property in Malaysia with the STA, okay, the stamp sales and purchase agreement, okay, and the booking form, actually the customer can withdraw the money for you either before the MM2H approved or after the MM2H approved, right? Second purpose, actually the customer can send and withdraw, okay, based on the medical expenses, which is the customer maybe you mentioned about they didn't buy the insurance, and in the same time they wish to withdraw the 50% to maybe for undergo some operation. Actually, they can prove that by the bill. The customer can get the approval, okay, by the immigration office. Okay, and the third one is education, the child education in the college or school, right? These all at least just what I mentioned about 7,000 and 150,000, whatever amount actually the customer need to withdraw, they need to get approval from that. They need to get the approval from the immigration. Okay, this amount is based on the banking term. The that you cannot touch, okay, except you withdraw the MM2H for the three purposes, these three purposes, right? Before 2019, actually, you had one more purpose, actually, is a car, okay, but it's a vehicle. But actually, after 2019, they have been cancelled it off. So only left this three purpose. Okay. So let me share with you on the next how the we call it LOGC is a letter of good conduct. How actually the Hong Kong people apply. Actually they need to go to Malaysia embassy in Hong Kong to get the letter of address. Okay, pay for $2. Okay, to get letter of address, which is that Hong Kong people, Hong Kong later and mentioned about they need to do the police station. The police station need to know why you have. Previously, they don't need. Okay. After the protest, June 2019, actually this process has been implemented, right? The bank, the Malaysia embassy, they need to issue a letter of request to get the Hong Kong applicants apply for letter of LOGC is a letter of right? You take around 3 working days, okay, to get the letter to be out. At the same time, also the customer need to go to the one child police station, which is the main office police station, okay, to apply the letter of conduct. This process will take around 3 months. When you pay for 225 Hong Kong, right? So how the letter of conduct look like? Next, actually, the letter of good conduct is similar like next presentation slide. Okay, they mentioned about the customer name, and in the same time also is for either the customer is no criminal in Hong Kong, okay, and in the same time we mentioned about the name of the issuance, right? So the whole family, if you mention about the whole family applying, you can say the husband and wife, only the main applicant need to apply for the letter of conduct. And all the documents actually only for the main applicants, right? Those wife and kids actually they know only the main applicants, right? And then for China, let me show you some sample of letter of conduct. Okay, this is the letter of conduct. It's actually the nearest of the police station. Okay, actually all these letter of conduct is in Chinese. So the customer of China, the China customer, actually they need to go to need to certify, or maybe you mentioned about they say 公证, okay, 公证 is that for certification, right? To translate into the English version. And for China, only China customer, right? They need to have a double verification, right? Next page, I just show you how the double verification look like, right? First of all, what is a double verification? Actually, the customer needs to go to Malaysia embassy in China to actually get a double-sided, which means that once like maybe I just go through one round. I just want to I'm the PA agent. I sign. Wendy need to verify I'm the agent for PA, and then Wendy is the yes. Make sure this certificate of good conduct, we call it letter of good conduct, is really a real one. Okay, why I mentioned this? Because earlier I did mention about 99.9% will be getting approved. Only 0.1% will not be approved. Okay, due to the fraudulent document. Right? Fraudulent document. Okay, I didn't mention any country, but most of country they have their own way to get it done. So that's why we are really concerned about this. So that's why our implementation they need to February, right? 30th of February, right? If you think that 30th February is nothing wrong, but for your information, February we only have 15 days or 29, right? So that's why we mentioned about 30th February is really, really correct. Then we actually go back to the customer. Did mention about the time actually made a mistake. Okay, so that's why I did mention about the 0.1 actually the formula of the incident. So that's why after these incidents, I rejected the customer upfront, and at the same time we don't want to have any submission from customers. Actually, we know that this actually the own effort of the bank statements, right? It's a fraudulent. Okay. After this, we submitted, all right, and in the same time, you'll get a receipt. Okay, when they next, actually, how the receipt look like, actually from the immigration office and tourism departments. If you just go through this receipt, actually, this is a hard copy. Maybe just now you asking. After we submitted online, right? After we submitted online, okay, we will not have this receipt. Okay, only we need to go to immigration office in Putrajaya, right? Only we can have this receipt out, acknowledgement out, right? If no customer would like to check the status, they can go to this website. Okay, the customer can check online. Okay, they have a reference number, and at the same time also, if the customer can check the progress, which means that the committee meeting or maybe a pending approval, the customer can check after 1 month, right? Which means that the application has been submitted. Okay. How the approval letter look like? Okay, also the next page. Okay, they'll mention about the customer's name. Okay, this is not from tourism anymore. The letter take you from the immigration office, right? Will sign by immigration's the Pengarang. Okay, the customer has been granted for 10 years approval, right? This is how the approval letter look like, right? And then how much the customer need to pay for this MM2H. I mentioned to you earlier, MM2H is not a green card or red card, all right? How the sticker look like? Okay, the next page will show you how the sticker look like. Okay, this is a sticker. Okay, we'll place it on the customer's passport, right? So this sticker will depends on the validity of the passport of the customers. If the customer has 6 years of the validity of the passport, Malaysia, the sticker will place it 6 years. You ask me what's the remaining, how's the remaining 4 years? The remaining 4 years, once the customer change the new passport, okay, after that, the new sticker will place it in the new passport. Okay, so the letter of approval will be 10 years. If a customer's validity of the passport is 4 years, 6 years, okay, the new passport will continue, okay, the remaining year of the tenure of the Malaysia second. Okay, this is roughly the whole process. Okay, from a submission, okay, until the customer getting approval, okay, for the Malaysia second home, including the sticker. So that's why they have around 1 year. Okay, from the submission of the document up to, okay, you get the sticker is 1 year. Right? If a customer prepare the documentation up to they coming over to Malaysia, and at the same time they need to complete. So every process actually will take, maybe I mentioned about submission, okay, getting approval as well, 8 to 9 months. Once the letter approved, just now I will show you letter approved, we approve already. The government will give the customer 6 months, okay, to come to Malaysia. But now actually a bit difficult because the customer can't come to Malaysia and our government office is closed. So that's why I think that it will extend to 1 year, right? So this will be very challenging for this program because the customer actually, they come in Malaysia, our government, the government office didn't open, and the second one, they need to quarantine for 14 days, right? When they go back to their own country, they need to quarantine 14 days, right? So this is a very difficult part for this community. Okay, so we're still getting some inquiries during this period of time, especially Hong Kong. Right, Hong Kong. Like I mentioned to you last year, I have been there every weekend, okay, giving a talk, and in the same time, customer were buying properties. Okay, and in the same time they come here for come to medical checkup. A few things that actually I would like to just highlight for foreign market. Okay, this is my own opinion. Maybe some of you can just Q&A, some of you can chip in some of the ideas. Okay, basically for foreign market, I just want to concentrate on Hong Kong, right? Like I mentioned, about 1 month I attending around 6 to 10 customers from Hong Kong. They either they purchase property or they come here for medical checkup. They come here for their kids' education. We also need to attend to all their requests. Okay, checking the education for them. Maybe it's Sunday or maybe some of the colleges or maybe university need to have share with them some of the information. Like medical checkup, which hospital is good, right? You need to share with them as well. Okay, besides talking about. Okay, for forest market, I link back to the property market. All of us here. Actually, forest market, especially Hong Kong people, okay, they have 3 main criteria. Okay, first of all, location, right? Location, okay, mainly is on okay, KL and Penang. JB is still not in Hong Kong people's radar yet. Okay, China, yes, JB is still in the radar, but Hong Kong they are more concentrated in the LCC area and in the same time Penang. Right? What I mentioned about location, they link to the price. Okay, basically they don't like use the price like maybe you say more than 4 million or more than 5 million. Yes, they can affordable, but the main thing that actually they don't like the big people. Right? I just go through some research on the people mindset, especially those people retired in Hong Kong. Okay, for 1,000 square feet, it's good enough for them. Okay, 1,000 square feet. Okay, if you say 1,500, you don't know how to manage 1,500. Right? Usually in Hong Kong, they only manage 400 or 600 square feet. Okay, 1,000 for them actually is very big. Right? The size. Okay, the prices is from the range of about 1 million to 2 million. Okay, this is the right price range that they are looking for. Right? If those come with the whole family, like some customers in Hong Kong, they are staying 800 square feet. Now they come to Malaysia, they buy one Jara properties. They have like 4,000 square feet. Because the 2 kids study under school. Right? Like I mentioned about the location, we have need to know that 3 criteria. Actually, the first one is actually a lot of them because of the protests in Hong Kong. Okay, I think that the coronavirus started earlier in December, right? So that's why they are looking forward to outside about Hong Kong. Okay, Europe for them is too far. Those people retire, they don't want to go too far. Malaysia, them actually just like 4-hour distance. It's just it's just nice. If you go to Thailand, I think before 2018, most of the customers they actually go to Phuket, they go to Bangkok to purchase a property. But now they are no longer going to Thailand. Okay, I just say why. Because of the language, actually they need to understand. And in the same way, some of them are conditions of after purchase, maybe 2-3 years later, they can see some problem. Okay, so that's why I mentioned about they come to Malaysia. Okay, if the people here they know how to speak English, they know how to speak Cantonese. Okay, more important actually our MRT station, our public transport actually is more better compared to last time. Okay, like retirement people, they're looking for those places. Okay, nearby the MRT station, public transport, they're looking for transport. Retirement people actually they look for nearby the medical center, okay, because they want to go. Not that actually want to go to the hospital, right? The third one actually they would like to have a shopping mall, maybe some convenience store, right, nearby their location. So, like agency, would like to share these 3 locations. It's very important for foreigners to come to Malaysia. First, retirement, they look for the public transport, medical center. The third one actually is on the shopping mall. What is more into the shopping mall, convenient for them because they do not wish to travel by they don't want to drive. They only want to have public transport, right? maybe I just share with you on one of the why they are looking for medical. Because previously I thought that actually they would like to have a public transport, or maybe you say, oh, some shopping mall. But some of the people for retirement, more than 55 years old, ringgit Malaysia. Okay, if you compare to Hong Kong, actually, if they want to have this kind of bypass with the same standard of a medical center in Hong Kong, actually it costs them 300,000 Hong Kong dollars, right? So that's why the price is around, maybe you mentioned about 6 times higher in Hong Kong compared to Malaysia. And in Malaysia, medical is one of the best in the world. So that's why some of them actually mentioned about, hey, are you sure about Malaysia is so good? But actually, in the research, Malaysia medical is one of the best in the world. Okay, so that's why I bring them to sometime mention about things called, I brought them to City Medical Center, Grand Eagles. Let them check it out themselves, right? How's the price look like compared to Hong Kong? Maybe those people like say confinement, or maybe say deliver born baby in Hong Kong, right? So I just put them actually in Malaysia. Okay, you go through the Sicilian or maybe natural birth. It's about 3,000 to 5,000 natural birth. Or maybe I mentioned about if a Sicilian also it's 10,000 to 15,000, 10 to 15,000, right? It's the most expensive. If you have any complication also within 20,000, you can settle the bill, right? In Hong Kong, one of my customer actually is like early 30s, right? He's already given the third baby. He shared with me, Mr. Lee, you know how much, right? A normal baby born, okay? Just like a natural birth, okay? Cost me around 250,000 Hong Kong dollars. Okay, normal delivery, okay? Cesarean will cost you around 350,000 Hong Kong dollars, right? Then they say, lately I have my third baby. Okay, actually we really the baby has some complication. Okay, need to stay in the hospital for maybe three to four days. Right? You know how much the cost of the once discharged is 800,000 Hong Kong dollars. I look at her, I say, you're the best, you're really the best. Right? So this is the thing that actually I mentioned about the price, the living styles. Okay, maybe mention about the medical as well. Actually, it's really reasonable in Malaysia, right? If you mention about one meal in Hong Kong, you need to cost you about $80 Hong Kong dollars, right? Every week I go there, I every trip I will spend around 1,000 to 1,500. Okay, I just having a meal and at the same time taxi fare. Taxi fare will cost you 300 Hong Kong dollars a week, right? So all these things actually they come to Malaysia because they want to retire, they want to have a better life, they want to enjoy the medical, private medical here as well, right? Compared to Hong Kong, right? And then at the same time, if they want to look for Malaysia property market, actually on the beside the price for 1 to 2 million ringgit Malaysia, right? They are looking for the exchange rate around. The exchange rate they are using Hong Kong dollars and most of them actually US dollars. Okay, US dollars now is around 4.23. Okay, you mentioned about spot rate. Okay, also estimation around 3 months from now also within this range. So that's why if they're having a better opportunity, if you go through this foreigner market to Malaysian property, actually it's a good opportunity now, right, for them to come to Malaysia. Okay, and lastly is investment return. Okay, investment return. They are looking for 4% and above. Okay, per annum, right? Because our interest rate also reduced. Their interest rate also within 1% fixed deposit rate. So that's why they are now looking for property investment overseas. right? And then our S&P, more important actually, they mentioned to me, our sales and purchase agreement, okay, is written in English. At the same time, they understand, okay, it's a common law like Hong Kong. So that's why this is some similarity that actually Malaysia and Hong Kong. So that's why I think last year, okay, the application for Malaysia, my second home, okay, for Hong Kong people, Hong Kongese only, okay, have been increased, okay, by I think 150% to 200%. Which means that previously, I think 2018, before that, before the protest, okay, only maybe 1 month is around 30 to 50 applications. But last year, every month, I mentioned about every month, it's around 120 to 200 applications per month. Okay, and then they bought our property like crazy. They mentioned about it's very cheap. Okay, you want to have one normal condo in the very further area in Hong Kong. I think Wendy, we have been there before, right? One small square feet, like 400 square feet, 500 square feet. Okay, that's fit for four in the family. Okay, and in the same time, the cost will be around 8 million Hong Kong dollars. Okay, just imagine the 8 million Hong Kong dollars convert to Malaysia. I just want to divide by 2, 4 million ringgit. Okay, how many? Okay, how many condo they can buy really in Malaysia? How big the property they can buy in Malaysia? Right. So this is the thing that actually they are looking for at least a bit of a lifestyle in Malaysia. Okay. I spoke to some of the taxi driver. I think that the taxi driver also is like, okay, they have a minimum criteria. I think no people will earn less than 10,000 ringgit in Hong Kong. If they earn less than that, actually they are very tough in Hong Kong, right? So a lot of people mention, oh, they are earning higher than Malaysia, but actually it's not. Okay, they are, if you compare their rental, we call it Tong Fong. Wendy, I'm not sure what is how to make it in English. Tong Fong.
It's like a dormitory, but it's like a one bed. You actually rent a little bed.
Yeah, that one in Wong Kok also they cost around 7,000 Hong Kong dollars, right? Just a small bed, maybe sometimes
a bed space. We call it a rental or bed space.
So sometimes they have attached to the bathroom, sometimes not, right? You cost 7,000 to 8,000, right? I think we went for one. I think when we went for 500 square feet, it cost 15,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Actually, it's 280 over square feet.
Yeah.
280 over square feet, and it's about 6 million Hong Kong dollars. Yeah.
And then the rental is around 15 to 18,000 per month Hong Kong dollars.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's like you mentioned about, if I mention about this price, I can stay, I think KLCC area with this rental. Right? But in Hong Kong, actually, they're not. If they're earning 20,000, nothing for them. Right? So this is the things that actually I would like to share. Maybe I recap it for Malaysia, my second home, before the Q&A. You just need to remember three criteria and proof already. You have three criteria, 3 things that need to be done, and 3 things that actually we need to complete once they come to Malaysia. First of all, actually 3 things that actually before cost of Malaysia. Income must be 10,000 offshore income, right? Secondly, that actually before they need to prove their liquid asset, which is cash. Below 50, so 500,000 ringgit equivalents. Above 50, you'll be 350,000. And then the third document we need actually is the letter of good conduct, or we call it no criminal record in their own country. Okay, these are 3 main criteria. Actually, usually you get it from the customer beforehand to get them prepared, right? More very tough one actually is the liquid asset. Okay, those liquid asset will not actually they put in the bank and balance. You need to cash FD in their own country, right? After approval, you need to come to Malaysia for three things as well. Formality after approval. Actually, first of all, actually medical checkup. Okay. Secondly, actually is the medical insurance. They need to choose a medical insurance. The third one actually they need to go to the bank to place the FD of several thousand for below 50 years old. Above 50 years old, 150,000. It also need to have 3 things need to be done. Like I mentioned to you, medical checkup is very simple and easy. Right? Just here you can hear, I can see, that you can go through it. Right? For this 50,000 and 700,000 you place in FD in Malaysia is under Lian. Lian which means that you cannot withdraw until the immigration is giving you a approval letter, right? So these three, this fund for these three, this 150,000, 300,000, you can withdraw half of it. For 300,000, you can withdraw 150,000. Above 50 years old, you can withdraw 50,000 for three purposes, right? First of all, is a purchase of property, right? Secondly, then they can just get it medical expenses, then their own families' medical expenses. And third one actually is on the kids' education. You need to prove that actually you pay for the tuition fee, right? And in the same time, the bank, the government, the immigration actually will get you approval, withdraw. How much you spend, you will release how much for the customers, right? So actually, this is the main 333 things that actually the customer need to know for Malaysia my second home, right? And in the same time, also just want to share with you a little bit on the benefit of this MM2H. Actually, they no need to stay minimum stay in Malaysia. They can stay 1 day after approval, or they stay 10 years, right? For this program. A lot of people they're facing problems actually before this MCO from China lockdown in January. Actually they say, "Ayah, 早知道," which means that, "Ayah, if I know it earlier, I will apply it earlier." Why? Because actually a lot of people they like to stay longer because they don't want to go back. Because previously China got issue, now Malaysia got issue, now China is okay already, right? They don't want to go back to their own country because they want to stay longer. And in the same time, our government office, our China embassy in Malaysia, actually, they don't want to entertain them, except you are from Hubei or Wuhan itself. Other districts, sorry, you need to go back. So that's why a few of my customers actually, we help them. I help them actually to have some funds to purchase some masks, medical things before they go back in January. So I foresee that actually Malaysia will be coming through this to me. So that's why now Malaysia is having it, right? I think some of the questions that actually for this MM2H is not auto renewal. The customer still need to come to Malaysia for the renewal. Not auto renewal, but they will need to come to Malaysia. We need to submit again. No need 3 months late, no need anything ready. They need to prove the government that actually the FT is still in Malaysia. Then the approval will grant them 7 working days. For the second renewal, actually it's 7 working days. Okay. For the first application, you need to take you around 7 to 9 months. Okay. But for the renewal, it's 7 working days. Right. Just make sure that the FT is still there. Yeah, because it's still there because you can't withdraw. Right. You can't withdraw with under Lian. Except those you have these three purposes that you withdraw. If not, the 50,000 and 150,000 still remain. So once the government will go through, they will just give you the approval, okay, for in the 7 days. And second thing that actually for this Malaysia, my second home, actually after you change, you replace the sticker. Just now I mentioned about the sticker in Malaysia, my second home, right? The bank actually in the because I'm an ex-banker, we know that actually if the foreigner want to come to Malaysia, open account, actually now it's no. Okay, no. If you don't have any purpose, okay, you didn't send your kids to education, you didn't buy a property in Malaysia, sorry, you can't. Any reason also you can't open any account in Malaysia. Okay, but in this Malaysia, my second home, you are compulsory to open account in Malaysia. You need to place ID, right? From the external account, this foreigner they come to Malaysia, they will need to place 300,000, right? Before you purchase a property, you get a loan, right? We still you treat customer as an external account. External account, what is the difference between external account and internal account? Just out of the information very clear. Okay, external account actually is those customer in Malaysia, right? Just a social visa or working permit. It's an external account. External account, they only allow the customer only can withdraw 10,000 a day. Right? Which means that the customer, how is it? How transaction also, you want buy a property, okay, external account only they give 10,000 check. Okay, they can give a 200,000 deposit, they need to issue you 20 days. Okay, 10,000 a day. Right? So for this Malaysia, my second home, just for everybody information, they will change your external account to internal account. Internal account, which means that like Malaysian account. Okay, we can withdraw, we can deposit any amount we want. Okay, these are some of the things that is some information on the banks to share with everybody. Right? And Malaysia, my second home, lately, I think last 6 months, we have some, I think Mrs. Yu did mention about some of the people that they are asking, okay, whether they can do a business or maybe can work here or not. Actually, as an employee, like you say, oh, now can I become an agent under Wendy? Or maybe I'm a valuer in China, can I just come to PA to work? Actually, under Malaysia, my second home, actually, the answer is no. They can't work here. Actually, for requirement or minimum, they have a term and condition. The Malaysia, my second home, actually, they can apply. They can apply to work in Malaysia. But along these 16 years, okay, no approval grant before. Right? So they can work. I think that for, I think 10 hours. 10 hours per week minimum. Okay? But before you go to underemployment, you need to apply. But I think these 16 years, MM2H still not approve any of the people can work under employment. All right. Mr. Stu mentioned about whether can start a business. Actually, they can. All right. A lot of people, if you realize lately, since August 2019 until now, a lot of Cha Chan Tang, if you Hong Kong coffee shop, if you go through some of the terrace, right, Mid Valley of Pavilions, a lot of Hong Kong, we call it coffee shop, we call it like Wong Kong, okay, Ping San, all those are actually is an investor from Hong Kong, and then actually they are under MM2H. Okay, so that's why they can start a business, they can share the profit and loss, but they cannot earn money income for themselves. Like director fee also they can't, but they can share a profit and loss. Okay, I share you my customers. Actually, they started a confinement center in Yutan. Okay, so it's Taiwanese, right? They are the owner. Okay, they do it, I think, quite successfully. You ask me. I think 4 years ago when I started, I applied that language. They say they want to start this confinement center. They are one of the biggest in Taiwan and China. So they want to start it in Malaysia. I say I know lah. Malaysia got no business. Not say no business don't have this kind of demand. But after that they proved me wrong. Okay, they actually their booking until this September. Okay, this September the confinement center. Okay, their confinement center is not those average one. It's above average. Okay, I think 28 days confinement will cost around 18,000 minimum. Before discount, 18,000. Okay, maximum you can go up to 38,000. 28 days. Okay, for all those to be fathers, if you want to send your wife to be there, I can introduce to you. Okay, in Newton. Okay, their environment is very nice. Okay, but your cost will around 18,000 to, if in the range of 18,000 to 25,000, normal package. It's full.
Chin Leong, can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
We've got a friend coming over on this MM2H. Once I got this MM2H visa, are they entitled to apply for PR?
Up to
one. Number two, I given understand that if you're above 50 years or 45 to 50, you're actually allowed to work certain number of hours a week for certain sector. I was told by him, so he asked me to check with you. Is it true?
Okay, let me maybe answer you the first question. Like I mentioned, some of the customer after the renewal, okay, I have customers actually have been renewed after this MM2H after 10 years renewed. They invested 10 million above in Malaysia already after he's staying around 15 years in Malaysia. And then we went to immigration office actually after the Pakatan they took over already, and this PR actually have been passed off already. So which means that they are no longer have this this China, okay, for them actually to apply for PR. Previously, maybe before 2016, yes, but I think that because I think a lot of people actually have an objection on this, so that's why these PR things have been rejected. Which means that before you submit, you say cannot already. You can't apply for PR.
Even they put 10 million ringgit or US dollar, it made no difference.
Yeah, because one of my customers actually they have this, but they say sorry, we are not entertained. Continue MM2H until the policy change, then I will inform you. Okay, invested 10 million ringgit Malaysia, above 10 million along the 10 years, still cannot get the PR.
Oh, okay.
And then for the working, like I mentioned just now, yeah, Jerome, you're right. Actually, they can work for 1 week around 10 to 15 hours a week. Like part-time, like say, give me part-time hourly basis. So actually, you need to apply to MM2H. If you're under this program, you need to mention about why you want to work. Okay, and then in the same time, you need to get approval from the immigration office. But
so it can be done.
Can be done. But only the thing that is, like I mentioned to you just now, for this program, initially until now, for 16 years, no application had been approved before.
Really? Yeah.
Okay. They will tell you no, because MM2H for you to retire or you put more investment here. They don't allow you to work. But we always encourage customers to open their own business, right, for them to become a boss.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
But just to add on, even though they are not allowed to work, but lately there's one couple who's staying in Sedang area, China. They didn't say they are not allowed to work. They open up a business, but they are running more like a NGO or charitable basis. That one, of course, like you say, they don't collect a sum themselves. So what they do is they open a business, and then they don't collect a salary, but they open up an opportunity for the locals or the retired people to actually do some work and at the same time earn their own living. That one was actually done by one of the Malaysian My Second Home, one of the China-based guy. Actually, he did that. But he did not take a salary. He said that he cannot take a salary. He's not allowed to earn Malaysian money. He's supposed to bring money to Malaysia. So what he does is that he open up a thing and then let the wife run it.
Actually, for your information, if they didn't take any salary under this work, actually they can do anyway. Also they can do it, because one of my Singaporean customers actually they earn profit and loss. I think they've been set up a company in Malaysia for 10 over years, but this application is approved. Okay,
so what Jerome is actually asking, that you can actually work, you can start your own business, but then you cannot go and get a hefty salary. You can take allowances, you can take profit and loss, shareholding.
Yep.
That one can.
Can, yeah.
But you cannot be under an employee. Which means you cannot come over and work like an agent, collect a commission.
Yep.
So is there any other questions? I see that there's another question here. He's actually asking, I think, Santira. Is that Santira? The purpose of Malaysia My Second Home.
That's no problem. Okay, the purpose for this Malaysia My Second Home, like I mentioned just now, is a 10 years visa for the customer to come to Malaysia without any restriction. So like those Hong Kong or China, you need to get a visa. Okay, but with this MM2H program, you don't need to get a visa. You can come here in and out without any visa, to apply any visa. All right. Any similar program for other countries? Actually, last year, Thailand actually had been introduced one program similar like that, but the response is not so good. The response is not so good. Okay, I don't think other countries like Singapore or Philippines or maybe other countries to have this kind of similar programs. after a lot of like Huawei stuff, okay, I just want to share with you a lot of those retrenchment, okay, they are asking back to go back to their own country, especially China, like Huawei, okay,